Right now, ex-NFL star Antonio Brown is free from jail. Brown bonding out just hours ago.
Well, the former wide receiver has been charged with attempted murder. He has been in police custody for days. He has been placed on house arrest. And Local 10's Hania Shivi has been following this story. She is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade where she saw Brown walking out. Hannah.
Christy, Eric, just before 10 this morning, Antonio Brown walked out of jail and his attorney, Mark Eiglarsh, was right here by the door waiting for Brown to come out. But before they went home, Brown wanted to make a very quick stop at a food truck that was parked right here at the jail. AB walking out of jail and embracing his attorney, Mark Eiglarsh, waiting for him on the other
side, like a NASCAR driver,
telling him there that he's not interested in talking to us. But as soon as he turns his face to the right, he notices the Conch food truck is open for business.
We saw him come out and we just called him over to the truck to give him a meal.
Brown, without thinking about it twice, made his way straight to the fruity dressed Conch for a cup.
God is great.
I didn't know he would stop, but I mean, he showed love to us.
Nice.
Brown's partner is on a plane from Dubai back to South Florida. So his attorney picked him up, ordered an Uber, and made sure he got home.
We're extremely grateful that he's out after over 40 days of incarceration. He's extremely eager to rejoin his family.
It's been 40 days?
He loves dearly.
40 days because attorney Eiglarsh says that's the time Brown was in custody in Dubai. Then law enforcement officers came, picked him up, and extradited him to New Jersey. Days later, he made it back to South Florida to face an attempted second-degree murder charge.
He was probably eating good as hell in Dubai. Dubai jail probably cool as hell. On your free time, you probably gotta race around the racing track with a Ferrari or something. You know, I know Dubai jail sweet. And then he come to America and then he like, damn, this food is horrible. First thing he go to is the food truck because he already know my stomach gonna be hurting if I keep playing around. You know what I mean? And it's bad food anyway. But Dubai prison, I did need a documentary on it. I bet it's sweet. I bet it is sweet, man. I bet it's nice as hell too.
Reasons for going to Dubai are questioned. He's given multiple different reasons for why he went.
I have documents that evidence an ongoing business in Dubai, and he went there in May before any warrant was issued.
Back in May, investigators say Brown fired a shot that may have grazed a victim's neck during an underground boxing match in Little Haiti.
Was the victim shot? Was he actually struck by this bullet?
I don't believe so, Judge.
This case is clearly overcharged as an attempted second-degree murder. Even the judge said, at worst, we're talking about aggravated assault. Secondly, we have a strong self-defense case.
Now, Brown's bond was set at $25,000. Right now, he is wearing an ankle monitor, level 3, which in simple terms basically means that he can roam around freely outside of his house, but the courtroom will be tracking his movements. Yesterday, that judge telling him in his first court appearance that he can't have any type of contact with the victim. That's the very latest from TGK in West Miami-Dade.
So y'all telling me my man's shot, he put a cap in somebody, right? It grazed the neck right next to the carotid. You hear me? Right next to the carotid. Skinned him. His life could have died just like that, right? But it's aggravated assault with a deadly arm. No, sir. That's attempted murder because his intentions were malice. Look, basically he was trying to say this is self-defense, but this is what happened. And this is what I've heard and the information I've accumulated. So allegedly, this is what happened. They were at an event, Aiden Ross's boxing event, like a celebrity boxing event that he does. And a bunch of content creators show up. Everybody got cameras, okay, because it's like a Twitch fund. They, you know, everybody, they streamers. So everybody going to have cameras. Everybody going to be recording. Allegedly, Mr. Anton Brown met up with a guy that he tried to finesse in Dubai and got a judgment on for $150,000 for a watch that he and or his brother stole. But the judgment was on Antonio Brown to pay up for him in Dubai, right? Nigerian guy. They seen each other at the Aiden Ross celebrity boxing match. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. They get into the fruit. Basically, Antonio Brown and his posse, let's say, jumped on this man and started beating him. But that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. He got to peel his cap back blue. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, Antonio Brown ran to one of Aiden Ross's security that is armed and snatched his pistol off his waist. And then he ran up on Buddy after already getting in an altercation with him. I don't know if he was losing. He had to be if you pulled a gun out, right? It makes sense. And he got to popping, two hits, all on camera, all on live streams. Everybody seen it, right? And then later he was detained, but then they later released him because he said it was self-defense. Now, I think a few months later, they determined that it was not self-defense and it was actually attempted murder based on the evidence in the cameras, because there were cameras everywhere, allegedly. He had an expedition order from Dubai because that's where he was. He claimed he left before, but technically you were in Florida before that, and then you went to Dubai because you knew what you did. But unfortunately, we have a tight alliance with the AUE, the UAE. And due to that, that alliance, they will expedite anybody they need us. They would hold them for us to come grab them or send them back to America. So that's what happened. He held in a prison or jail in Dubai, which is probably sweet as hell. Then he came back over here, and they got him in jail in South Florida. You can't do that. This is a stand your ground state, but it has to be still, your life has to be in imminent danger. You cannot be the aggressor and or close the gap. If that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, you are the aggressor. It is no longer self-defense. It's now assault. But they're saying, is it assault with a deadly firearm or is it attempted murder? Well, it depends. Based on what y'all was doing, y'all jumped on him, grabbed a gun, and popped him. And since it was so close to a main artery that could cause profuse blood loss and die, that's like getting shot in the leg at your femoral artery. Getting shot in the neck is even worse. Immediate blood not going to the brain. You're die. It's done. You know what I'm saying? The carotid is very important. The axillary artery up under the armpit. You know what I'm saying? But those are important too. You can't get hit in those. That's like damn near getting hit in the heart, you know. And a superior, inferior vena cava. Hey man, I'm getting too scientifical on y'all. G, I'm sorry. I'm showing my language here. Anyway, I was getting to the point. This guy is on bond right now on an ankle bracelet. I hope he does good and don't try to escape anymore. But there's a possibility that they say that he's going to get at least 20 if convicted. Now, I'm not sure about those estimations, but I will be following this case and keep you guys updated because it's AngeloSavage, and we're going to keep everything updated on this situation. Tell me if I broke that down enough good for you, and if you need more details, I can give it to you. It's your boy, AngeloSavage. Tell me what you think in the comment section. In the meantime, subscribe. Peace.